Shalom. I want to give all praise and glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and elders of the great millstone. Peace, blessing, and salutations to the hopeful elect of Israel. And, so like it. I want to say it again. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are the true biblical Israelites. This your brother Zakaria from the GMS Chicago camp. And I want to go into a lesson on arrows and plagues, man. Because that's what's coming to America, man. So like your modern day Egypt, man. Arrows and plagues, man. You know, the Lord for to bring this place down, man, with destruction, man, with fire, man. And plagues, man. For all the wickedness that go out through the world, man. You know? The sands reaching up to the heaven, what they done to the children of Israel, what they done to the planet, man. You know? When I'm talking about you red Hebrew Edomites, man. And you other nations, man. But mainly you red Hebrew Edomites, man. Because the earth is given to you. You know? The Lord is going to bring these arrows upon this place, man. And them arrows are them nuclear missiles, man. You know? Them nuclear missiles in the chariots from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. And the Lord for to bring plagues again, like he did in Egypt, once again, to America, man. You know, and new plagues, man, because it says it'll be like a time like never before as it was a nation, man. The Lord gotta wipe this place out, man. You know, by fire, man. But I'm gonna grab 2nd Ezra, 2nd Ezra chapter 16, and verse 13. I'm gonna start at 13. It said, "For strong is his right hand, that he bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss, when they begin to be shot into the ends of the world." You know? And that's not talking about no physical bow and arrow, man. Because a bow and arrow can't go all across the globe like that, across the world like it says, man. It say, "For strong is his right hand, that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp." They're talking about them ICBM missiles, them nuclear missiles, man. Them hypersonic missiles, man. And shall not miss, so they're not gonna miss wherever these arrows are destined to be shot to. They're gonna be shot to when they begin. So it say when they. So that means there's more than one. There's multiple arrows that's gonna be shot from different countries, man, to lay America desolate, man. When they begin to be shot into the ends of the world, man. That's what I mean, all across the globe, man, to the four corners, man. These arrows and plagues are gonna be going out, man, because the Lord's wrath is gonna be kindled, man, and it's starting to kindle now, man, as we see the prophecies fulfilled, man. That pudding dude, he already said that his missiles is gonna hit U.S., man. If they put their missiles in Europe, you know. The Lord wrapping things up, man. The Lord finna start wrapping things up, man. You know, the Lord finna wrap things up, man, for the elect's sake, man. Lord willing, we part of the number, man. You know. Verse 14 to say, "Behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth." And also those plagues are them nuclear missiles, man. But also it could be another form of things like as in race riots, wars, wild beasts, you know, famine. But these arrows are part of the plagues as well, man. It's saying shall not return again. They're not going to return. Wherever they be shot, they're not going to return until they come upon the earth. So they're going to be shot into the earth, man. You know? So like you say, verse 15, it said, "The fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth." See? So them arrows, come on, man. It's common sense, man. That fire is kindled, man. That's them nuclear missiles, man. After it hit, man, it's gonna be like a lake of fire, man. It's gonna spread, man. It's gonna blow. Because it say, "And shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returning not backward. Even so the plagues that shall be sent upon the earth shall not return again." You see, man? They're not gonna return again, man. Like the scriptures say, man. The Lord said his word is not going to be returned back void. So if the Lord said that these are going to come to pass, man, this fulfilling the prophecy, man, this prophecy of these arrows being shot across the ends of the earth, and they're not going to return back to where they came when they've been shot. I mean, it's going to happen, man. The scripture says it's going to happen, man. Because of all the wickedness, you know, of 2/3 of our people in these heathens, man, for their rulership, unrighteous dealings, man. You know, Deuteronomy chapter 32. I'm gonna start at 41. It says, I'm gonna read the 42. It says, if I whip my glittering sword, and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies, and will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy, man. And that glittering sword is them nuclear missiles, man. It's saying, my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies and reward them that hate me. So how the Lord is going to reward you, man? That's your judgment, man, for your wickedness, man. For being disobedient to Yahweh Shema Shah. For rejecting the prophets, man. For actually rejecting Yahweh Shema Shah, but rejecting the prophets, man. Because, you know, Lord, wouldn't we the man that the Lord is speaking through us, man? But you reject us, man. So the Lord said he's going to render his vengeance, his recompense unto you, his enemies, man. Right along for you heathens, man. Because this destruction is mainly for you heathens, man. And mostly Esau, the red Edomite, the red Hebrew Edomite, man. You know, the Lord is going to lay this land desolate. He's going to destroy you off the face of the earth, Esau, and 2/3 of our people, man. Verse 42 say, I will make my arrows drunk with the blood, and my sword shall devour flesh, man. So they're going to be, them arrows are going to be drunk with blood, man. Flesh, man. He's going to destroy you, man. It's going to devour flesh, man. Basically, it's going to consume you, man. Like the scripture says, like your eyes going to melt in the sockets, man. Tongue going to melt in your mouth, man. That's a painful death, man. You know, Lord willing, we not part of the 2/3 to receive that, man. That's why we got to do what we got to do, man. You know? But these arrows and these plagues are coming, man. Like the scriptures say, man. The third woe come quickly, man. And woe mean destruction, man. World War III, man. You know? And they say, and that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of revenges upon the enemy, man. So if you the Lord's enemy, man, this was coming for you, man. Destruction, man. Missiles, man. Plagues. Because the scripture said that the Lord is going to basically destroy the sinners off the face of the earth, man. You know? The Lord is going to destroy the sinners off the face of the earth, man. You know, Lord willing, we part of that number, man, that we can get saved from this destruction, man. You know? I'm going to grab Jeremiah chapter 50 in verse 9. And I'm going to read to 10. It says, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrows shall be as of a mighty expert man, none shall return in vain. And Caladia shall be a spoil, all that spoil her shall be satisfied, said the Lord. You know? So the Lord, I'll read it again to say, for lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country. So these countries is rising up, the Lord rising up these countries, man, over there in the Middle East, man. He rising these countries up against Babylon, which is America, man. He rising these countries up to shoot their arrows, man. And they say, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken. So they're gonna take this place out, man. Their arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man. None shall return in vain. So they're gonna be shot over here, man. Cause this whore, man, these countries finna lift this skirt up off this whore, man, and just rape this shit out of her, man. With the missiles, man. They're gonna rip the fuck out of America, man. America's finished, man. But our people blinded, man. They're gonna get caught in that, man. They're gonna get caught in this war, man. I'm gonna read 51. Jeremiah chapter 51. Salakia. Salakia. This is Jeremiah chapter 51. In verse 11, it say, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. Yahweh had raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes, for his device is against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, the vengeance of his temple. So these devices is against America, man. And those devices are the nuclear missiles, man. You know, it say against Babylon to destroy it, man. It's going to destroy it off the face of the earth, man. America is finna be destroyed very soon, man. America is finna be destroyed, man. And you know how much fake that is to stand on a land that's finna get destroyed by nuclear missiles, man? ICBM missiles, man. You know? It said because it is the vengeance of Yahweh, man. The vengeance of his temple, man. These are the vengeance of the Lord, man. Then not the scripture said that the vengeance is in the Lord's heart, man. So this all through the will and power and spirit of Yahweh Shema Rashai, man. And that's what's coming, man. You people don't, man. See, our people the only ones that don't know, man. Even Donald Trump knows that this place finna get destroyed. He said it himself, man. He said he not gonna be here when it blow up. You know, it's certain shit that you gotta catch in people, man. Our people just distracted, man. So they're gonna get caught in this, man. Like the scripture say, the Lord gonna come like a thief in the night, man. This is Job chapter 20 and verse 24. And I'm gonna read to 25. It say, he shall flee from the iron weapon, and the bow of steel shall strike him through. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittery sword coming out of his gal, tears are upon him. And that iron weapon is the nuclear missiles, man. A bow of steel, man, shall strike him through. Shall strike America through, man. Shall strike these other countries through, man. America not just gonna be on this only spot destroyed, man. It is drawn and cometh out of the body, yea, the glittering sword cometh out of his gal. And that glittering sword is the nuclear missiles, man. The scriptures is talking about these nuclear capability, man. These devices, man, these weapons, man. That's going to be used for the destruction of this planet, man. We got Isaiah chapter 13. In verse 5, it say, they come from a far country, from the end of the heaven, even Yahweh, in the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. What coming from a far country? From the end of heaven, man. The nuclear missiles, man. And the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, man. The Lord is finna destroy this whole land, man, from off the face of the earth, man. You know? Because this that second death, man. This is their second death, man. That lake of fire, man. All this wickedness and sinful kingdom, man, is finna get cast out, man. The Lord finna lay this land desolate, man. It's gonna be a desert, man. Like a mushroom cloud, man. You know? And Lord, wouldn't we escape these things, man? You know? But this is what the Lord is finna bring upon our people, man. And you heathens, our people just, man, they don't consider, man. Israel don't know, man. Because they are they daddy, the Esau, man. They don't give a fuck about the Lord. So that's why the Lord gonna fucking destroy you, man. The Lord don't give a fuck about 2/3 of his own people, man. Shit just wicked as hell, man. You know? Well, we gotta get they blood up off our hands, man. Because these arrows are gonna be shot, man. And it's prophecy, man. These plagues are gonna come. It's a fearful thing, man. You know? I'm gonna grab Isaiah chapter 34 and verse 5. It says, "For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea and upon the people of my curse to judgment," man. So the Lord said his sword is gonna be bathed in heaven, man. So they just gonna be shot over here, man. It'll be flooded with just blood and missiles, man, and fire, man. And this is a curse, man. This the curse that's gonna come, man. And this gotta happen to bring the kingdom of heaven, man. You know? It say, "And upon the people of my curse to judgment," man. You know? Verse 6 it say, "The sword of the Lord is filled with blood. It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For the Lord had a sacrifice of Bozrah, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea," man. So the Lord finna slaughter so many people, man. Like he did back then when he flooded the earth, man. With Noah. When he saved 8 souls, man. And the Lord made a promise saying we're not flood the earth again, man. So this time you're gonna destroy by fire, man. And that's what the scripture is going into, man. This precept, man. It say great slaughter, man. The Lord finna slaughter many, man. It say the slain of the Lord shall be many, man. The plagues, man, race riots, wars. It's gonna be a lot of people die by famine, man. Sword. Wild beasts, man. Cannibalism, man. Hey, even demons, angels, brothers. Like, this is what the Lord is finna bring, man. Everybody finna get their hands dirty, man. Everybody finna get their hands dirty, man. You know? But that end all be all, man, that icing on the cake, man, that cherry on the top, man, is them nuclear missiles, man. But I'm gonna end it with this last precept here. Second Ezra chapter 15 and verse 11, it says, "But I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and will destroy all the land thereof," man. So the Lord said he's going to bring them with a mighty hand. What is that mighty hand? You know, Lord, what do we got of the elect, man, of the hopeful man, that we get beamed up, man, you know, get beamed up in the chariot, man, that stretched out arm, that's still out for mercy, that we still trying to wake up, you know, we still out pushing his word, man. That's that stretched out arm. The Lord still got his arm out, but it's closing, man. It's closing in. But Lord willing that he redeem us, man, and be that stretched out arm. And he said he's gonna smite Egypt with plagues as before. So that means the same plagues that he did back then is gonna happen again, man. And we in modern day Egypt now, man. And we destroy all the land thereof, man. And that's just plain, man. Like it's just plain, man. Like the scripture says, it's plain upon our tables, man. Because this goes back to what's going on now with these nuclear capabilities from these different countries, man. That lines up with scripture, man. Was proving that what we are preaching are coming to pass, man. The Lord is bringing these things into existence, man. You know? I'll read 12. It say, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that the Most High shall bring upon it. That's just plain, man. Like this whole precept just goes into that, man. This whole chapter, man. Verse 14, they say, woe to the world and them that dwell therein, man. Destruction to the world, man. That them that dwell therein, man. The wickedness. You wicked people, man. Our own people, man. Jake, you heathens. Esau. Verse 15 to say, for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and the swords in their hands. And you know, you could keep reading and going down to it, you know. Matter of fact, I'll read it to 19. It say, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, in the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into the city and shall not be able. That's martial law. For because of their pride the city shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and man shall be afraid, man. A lot of men out here gonna be afraid, man, when these things come to pass. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of lack of bread and for great tribulation. So this is great tribulation that the Lord is bringing upon this place, man. You know, to destroy the wickedness, man, to destroy the enemy, man, and to bring our kingdom, man. You know, Lord willing. But I hope that lessons were edifying. I'm going to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Wakakadash. I'm going to get double honor to the apostles and elders, get millstone. Peace, blessing, and salutation to the whole flat of Israel. Shalom and Abba.